Have you ever looked back at your love life and thought, seriously, that was my type? Like, what was I even thinking? You're not alone. Almost everyone at some point falls for the wrong person, not just once, sometimes again and again. And the weird part, we usually know something feels off, but we still go for it. So why does this happen? Let's talk about it. First reason, your brain is a terrible matchmaker. Yeah, I said it. Your brain doesn't actually care about the right person. It cares about familiar feelings. If someone reminds you, consciously or not, of emotions you've experienced before, your brain goes, ah, yes, this feels like home. Even if that home was chaotic, confusing, or full of mixed signals. For example, imagine someone who grew up getting attention only when they achieved something. Now suddenly they meet a person who is hot and cold, distant, a little hard to impress. And instead of seeing it as a red flag, their brain goes, challenge accepted. And boom, attraction. Second reason, we confuse excitement with love. Let's be honest, calm and healthy doesn't always feel exciting. But drama? Oh, that feels like a Bollywood movie. Late-night overthinking, checking last scene, wondering why haven't they replied. That emotional roller coaster releases dopamine, the same chemical linked to addiction. So when someone is unpredictable, your brain mistakes that emotional rush for deep connection. It's like eating spicy street food at midnight. At that moment, it feels amazing. Next day, regret. Third reason, we see potential, not reality. This one is dangerous. You meet someone, and instead of accepting who they are, you start imagining who they could be. He's not very expressive, but he'll change. She's a bit rude, but deep down, she's nice. We basically fall in love with a future version of them that doesn't even exist yet. Fourth reason, we ignore red flags because of emotions. You know those moments when your gut says, something's wrong. But your heart says, no, give it time. Because once emotions get involved, logic quietly leaves the chat. You start making excuses for behavior that you would never tolerate otherwise. He didn't reply for 2 days. Maybe he's busy. She lied, but maybe she had a reason. At some point, you're not in a relationship. You're in a full-time excuse-making job. Fifth reason, loneliness makes us lower our standards. This one hits hard. When you've been alone for a while, even the wrong attention starts to feel like the right one. Suddenly, basic kindness feels like something special. A few compliments feel like love. And you start settling, not because you don't know better, but because you're tired of waiting. But here's the truth. Being alone is better than being with someone who makes you feel alone. Now here's the twist. Falling for the wrong person isn't always a mistake. Sometimes it's a lesson. It teaches you what you don't want. It shows you your patterns. It forces you to understand yourself better. Because the real problem isn't just wrong people. It's repeating the same choices without learning. So next time you feel attracted to someone, pause for a second. Ask yourself, do I like this person? Or do I like how they make me feel? Am I seeing who they are? Or who I want them to be? Because once you understand your patterns, everything changes. You stop chasing chaos. You stop settling for less. And slowly, you start choosing better. Not perfect, just better. And maybe, just maybe, the right person won't feel like a roller coaster. They'll feel like peace. And trust me, that's a feeling worth waiting for.